Hey guys, I want to show you something kind of cool. Take a look. What we have here is the Bulletpoint Mounting Solutions RubiGrid accessory mount. Right here we have my Auxbeam auxiliary switches. It is mounted with, from behind, it is mounted with a Bulletpoint adapter to a ball, connected by the arm to another ball mount adapter right here. Next up we have my cell phone mount. Then we move over right here, I have my GMRS radio mount. Finally, we have Jen's cell phone holder for when she goes on these excursions with us. If I choose to, I can add my GoPro mount right here and have 5 accessories on this one rail. In this video, I'm going to walk you through step by step on how I installed the RubiGrid on my 3rd Gen Toyota Tacoma. At the end of the video, I'm going to give you my review and my opinions on the accessory mount. If you choose to skip the installation process, there will be chapters in the description below. Show you what we got. We have the Bulletpoint mount. Got a couple miscellaneous balls and arms. Just like Jen's, this is packaged nicely. Comes with tools, hardware, got my phone mount, just like Jen's. Another ball, second ball, the arm, the GoPro mount, and the actual RubiGrid. First thing we need to do with the 67 Designs taco mount, taco rail. Gotta take my Auxbeam switch and move that off to the side. Now I need to pull this off. Should have just popped straight out. Should, of course. We are removing the 67 Designs taco rail now. This is just held on by these 3 screws. Using a masking tape, I'm not sure if it's totally necessary, but it will allow me to measure and mark where the center is and hopefully prevent any unnecessary scratching. I thought this was a marker. It's a bottle opener. It's kind of cool. I'm gonna have to get a pen. All right, that is the center. Set that aside for a minute. Here's the actual RubiGrid. Pretty darn solid. Now I'm going to take this apart so I can mark the holes. This is 11 inches, so it should be about 5.5. Okay, now that we have it marked, I'm going to line that mark with the other center mark on the radio bezel. Mark a couple holes. Looks like I am missing a hole. No, I am not. Yes, I am. Does me no good if I write on the bottom side of the tape. And if you notice, I'm screwing up here. It goes this way. Got it recentered. I'm going to remark the holes. I am going to try to put a small indent in each of these holes. Should be pretty easy because it's in the sun and warmed up. Okay, double check they're all correct. This one here is going to be a problem. It goes into this clip right here. I am going to have to move this over here, and then I will remark the holes. When you do it, these holes cannot interfere with these clips. That one should be okay. I'm gonna find my hardware and confirm these are the correct screws, and I should be okay with that. All right, I'm gonna remark the third set of holes I have. At this point, I'm kind of committed once I drill this first hole. Switch out to the drill bit that is provided by Bulletpoint. Nice. Now I'm going to clean up these holes and get back to you. I'm going to get my hardware, got my provided screwdriver, and my provided wrench. Holes all look good. Go with a washer, a nut, so far this is a pretty straightforward install. Let me show you what I did off camera. I took this right here and I notched this out here to give me some room, and what that's going to do is going to allow me to hopefully run some cords from the RubiGrid, from my dash up through the RubiGrid. I've got two USB-C cables And I've got my Auxbeam switch with the Bulletpoint Mounting Solutions mount. Now I'm gonna go ahead and set up, and I'm gonna get ready to try to install the RubiGrid the way it sits. There's the base plate of the RubiGrid right on top. Here's my cables coming through. Everything appears to be sitting flush. As you could also see off camera, I inserted the screws up top so I wouldn't lose them during this process. I'm gonna go get the actual RubiGrid. After looking at it, I decided I'm gonna go ahead and install the ball mounts outside here. And if I need to, I could take it off and readjust it if necessary. It'll be a whole lot easier to do it now while it's off the truck, off the base plate, than it would be to install one thing at a time. So I'm hoping I'll get lucky and everything will be pretty close to where it needs to be. It's pretty self-explanatory. They just got these Allen keys, screws, lock nuts. Bulletpoint makes it easy. They give you the proper tools right from with the kit to install everything, which is very handy. Even though this one is not cooperating. One down. In case you lose one, it looks like they give you nuts. Oh, those are nut certs. I'm gonna have to change that. Let's take a look. They're not nut certs. They go into the rail. Kind of like a T-nut, so you can actually mount it and adjust it later. That is nice. I'm gonna have to switch that one, I think. I am impressed with the thought they put into this. As I told you earlier, I absolutely fell in love with the one that Jenny's got in her Gladiator. Here's a slight concern. It sticks off of here. I don't know if it's gonna fit with it installed. I'm gonna place it real quick and take a look. I took it in the truck and looked at this issue. I don't like how it sits with the bracket. It goes here. I'm gonna move it down here and see how it does. Let me show you what I did. The bracket that goes here was interfering with this initial one. The auxiliary switch I had mounted up here, and then I got looking at it, and I believe these are designed to go across here, and putting it that way will give us more room here. So that's where I'm at right now, and it fits perfect up on the base plate. I think that's all we have for now, because I believe I screwed up and did not order an extra ball. So I'm gonna have one for my phone holder, one for the auxiliary switch. I got one for the second phone holder. I've got the GoPro mount, and I've got a hanger for my mic. Mount for my mic, for my GMRS radio. I'm going to go with the GMRS radio holder. I'm choosing this one over the second phone holder and the GoPro mount because we just came back from the trail, and the entire time I was wishing I had a better way to mount my mic. So far I like it. It's going to take quite a bit of adjustment to get everything the way I want, but overall I think I'm going to be extremely happy with it. This is what I ultimately decided to go with. I was mistaken. I did have the fourth ball I could mount on it. I was missing the arm, which I did not order. No fault to Bulletpoint Mounting Solutions. However, I was able to use my existing arm from my 67 Designs taco rail. My final thoughts on the RubiGrid is the thing's freaking awesome. I love the versatility, the adjustment, the unlimited options you have with a system like this. The adjustment part is a little bit of a pain in the ass, but I believe it's well worth it for what you're getting. There's very little vibrations going down the road. I imagine it's going to be pretty solid going down the trails. The RubiGrid is constructed of all aluminum and steel. It's all powder coated black. It looks nice, it feels very secure, and I couldn't be happier with this purchase. The way the phone mounts, I absolutely love. I'm recording my review of it right now as I'm driving down the road. I can talk to you the entire process, or during the entire video. I could flip the screen and record the road and almost like a trail cam of what I'm seeing. If you have any questions on the installation or on any of the products, let me know in the comments and I'll be happy to answer them for you. Until that time, please like and subscribe, and thank you for watching.